welcome to our prayer journey with Mike Cole. The title of this particular devotion is What Does Love Have to Do with It? And the secondary title is What is Love? That's the question we're asking. Unfortunately, most people don't have an answer to this, because if you had the answer to this, it would correct all your problems if you listen and obey the command that comes from it. In Deuteronomy chapter 6 and verse 6, the Lord says this, "These words which I command thee this day shall be in thy heart." But the verse before it is what should be in the heart. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy might. Now, when we dissect this command, we're going to see something here about love. Jesus confirmed this commandment when someone came to him once and said to him, "What are the greatest commandments in the Bible?" And Jesus came to him and said to him, the first and greatest commandment is to love the God above all things. But the second command is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. For he says that all of the law and all of the prophets follow this. Most Christian denominations today consider these two commandments to be the core of the faith. The second commandment, given by to love your neighbor as yourself, is considered to be a form of a golden rule. So, what is commanded? Love is commanded. We noticed that when we read these verses. Love is a command. We are commanded to love. We see this here as an action word, to love. Love is not a feeling. This is the great deception of the devil, to make you think that you feel love first. Love is something under the individual's control. If you ever had a crush on someone, you thought you loved them in that way, that was under your control the whole time, and it may have tortured you. This means that we learn and we choose to love. We learn and choose to follow the commandment God gave to love our brother as ourselves. We make the choice on love. The act of love is all about a choice that we make. God makes the statement that makes total sense. God is love, and what he demands from us is to love him as we love, more than we love ourselves, and to love our brothers as ourselves. We would not need the rest of the Bible if we were able to follow this particular command. If you could love your enemies and your neighbor, if you can show love equal to yourself, the whole world would change. So remember how this opened with these words, which I command thee this day, take them to thy heart. Now we are blessed because we have the Bible and we could go through it and we can build our faith on that step by step. But the end and aim goal is this, to love everyone. And love is not a feeling. Love is counter to your feelings. Love is a command that we choose to listen and obey. Do you hear what God's saying? Love, hear, listen, and obey. It's the best thing for you. It's a blessing to love other people and have no enemies. So until next time, may Jesus increase as we decrease.